Metropolis as the most successful sci-fi film. Metropolis is considered to be one of the most successful science fiction films ever made, even though it was filmed back in 1927 at the time when computer special effects were not even dreamed about. This is a story about a young and rich man who has no troubles in this world and who becomes concerned about the reason for the way his father runs the city of Metropolis. The film addresses numerous serious issues, including the issue of religion and Marxism. Generally, addressing this film in terms of the self aspect along with the social comparison aspect, it can be acclaimed as a considerable piece for research in these areas of social psychology. Metropolis raises numerous important self-related issues, including religious ones. One of the central characters in the film is Maria, a person who brings hope and consolation to the oppressed laborers. Maria carries out one of the most important roles in the film, inspiring mediator to help the oppressed ones. This is very similar to the biblical account about Maria. Secondly, the next address to this theme is seen in the character of John Fredersen, the master of Metropolis. He is depicted as a god of the city who gains adoration and worship from its numerous inhabitants. John Fredersen is the founder and creator of the city. He also runs it and is called its architect, which reminds us about God as the creator and the sovereign of the universe. Thirdly, religious background is also evident in the concept of Babylon. The Bible tells a story about Babylon as a city of rebels who opposed God. The same thing is shown in the movie. The Babylon Tower is depicted as a magnificent symbol of humanity's technological triumph. Fourthly, the idea of the mediator is also related to the biblical account. A similar role is given to Frieder in the movie. The final scene where the mediator called heart becomes a joint element between the head, which represents upper-class governors of the city, and the hands, which represent the workers, resembles the idea of reconciliation between God and men through Jesus Christ's ransom. Finally, when Maria Android is sent to a man's club to perform erotic dances, she reminds of a harlot from Babylon the Great from the Bible book of Revelation. Metropolis addresses social comparison themes in multiple ways. First of all, a class conflict, which is one of the basic issues addressed in Marxism, is vividly shown in Metropolis. The thinkers live at ease on the surface of the earth in dreamlike conditions, whereas the underclass laborers suffer horrors of living and working underground. Further, the idea of the working class exploitation by the bourgeois society is vividly shown in the movie. Additionally, Marxism is addressed in the very idea of revolution wrought by the enslaved and subjugated workers from the lower class. Metropolis denies the Marxist idea that the world must be transformed through a revolution from the lower classes. As a final point, it is evident that Metropolis is a film directed at particularly well-educated spectators. It conveys an important thought-provoking message to the audience. Addressing the topics of religion and Marxism through the events of revolutionary actions of the workers from the underground and the actions of mediators, the film encourages thinking about the importance of controlling the masses to evade unwanted consequences.